ago, yeah, before you was born too. When I was still single and life was great, I held this job as a traveling salesman that kept me moving from state to state. Well, I'm standing on the corner of Lafayette, state of Louisiana, wondering where a city boy could go to get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, catch a little bit of those Cajun girls.
Hi, how you doing?
Not bad, how's yourself?
Good. What's the drink around here?
Beer, she's nice and cold. Ein groß Bier and ein groß Bier bitte.
Yeah,
A little bit of the old German I picked up.
Oh, great, super.
Also, bitte schön, ein Großbier und ein großes Bier.
Ah, prima, sure.
Super.
There you go. Do you think that's big enough or what?
That's pilot-sized beer.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
What do you do?
I'm park pilot.
Really?
Yeah, just brought the last bunch of people over here that were posted over here. Yeah, you should have seen it in Trenton a couple of nights ago. The AMU, everybody running around frantically, last posting, all that stuff. Well, they all had to wait because I was at a party and I didn't make the departure time.
The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading. There is no stopping in the red zone.
There is no stopping in the red zone. Unloading is in the white zone only. I repeat, there is no stopping in the red zone. Unloading is in the white zone only.
The red zone is for emergency stopping only. No stopping in the red zone.
There's just no stopping in the red zone.
The white zone has always been for loading and unloading.
I guess I picked the wrong week to give up smoking and drinking.
Really, Hank, we both know what you mean. You're upset because my mother is coming for the weekend, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Then it's the $50 you gave me to get my hair done, which I spent on earrings.
You what?
Hey, no reconciliation with Canadian money for German money?
Let's try the information counter over there.
Okay, I'll go.
Excuse me, have you ever thought of the afterlife?
Not really. Thank you.
You're a real pilot, sir?
No, I'm not.
Seu adeus para mim foi sentido, me deixando desesperado e triste. Já tentei te esquecer, não consigo. Hey, telephone? Oh, thank you.
Uma quer sair com alguém.
In here, please.
Excuse me, have you... Excuse me, have you ever thought of...
Dump your personal belongings in here.
There you are. I'll leave you alone in the parking lot and you wander off.
Mr. John, courtesy phone, please. Mr. John, courtesy phone.
Daniel, I'll be right back. Sit down here. Okay, sit down. I'll be right back.
All passengers for Flight 130 to Lahr report for check-in immediately. Tout de suite.
Mr. John. Thank you.
I have a picture pinned to my wall, an image of you and of me, and we're laughing with love at it all. Look at our life now, tattered and torn, fussing and fighting, delighting the tears, and we cry until dawn. Oh, hold me now. Oh, hold my heart. Stay with me. Let loving start. Let loving start. Oh, hold me now. Oh, hold my heart. Stay with me.
Excuse me, you're gonna have to sit over there, please. Thank you. You're gonna have to sit down over here, please. Thank you. Yeah. Other way around. You're gonna have to sit way back there, sir. Right at the back, please. Let's see. You're gonna have to sit right there, please. Thank you. Back over there, please. Excuse me, sir. Whose suitcase is this? Mine. I'm sorry, but it's in the way. We're gonna have to clear the aisles.
Excuse me?
Yes?
What time are we leaving?
The captain isn't here yet, but we should be taking off quite shortly. Fasten your seatbelts, please.
Stuttgart. That's Germany, right?
Roger, darling. The passengers are getting very restless. Do you know what's keeping the pilot?
Captain Over was still at the party when I left.
Excuse me, sir. We're going to have to rope that in case there's some turbulence.
Okay.
We don't want any damage done there. And then we'll have to give you some extra roping for yourself for seatbelt. Excuse me, sir. We're going to have to get you to rope in on your seatbelt here, please. It's going to have to get tied in right back there.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, Captain Over. It's about time. Did you have a good time at the party?
Miss? Yes, hello?
Gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm really sorry, but the seatbelting arrangement is not particularly conducive to that. Like, I'm really sorry. You're going to have to wait.
I'm pregnant, you can see. I have to go.
Yeah, all right. Excuse me, sir. We've got a lady down here, and she's going to have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to undo these seatbelts. Honestly, all this luggage in the way.
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean you don't have to go?
I don't have to go so badly. So
I mean, we undo all these seatbelts, and you don't have to go now. I hope you're not going to plan on asking again in the near future.
Corporal Whitaker, I'd like to have clearance, over.
Yeah.
Clarence,
you have a hook to take off.
Roger, Whitaker!
Roger, request clearance for takeoff.
Roger, over.
Roger.
Roger, this is clearance. You can take off now, eh? On number AA?
Roger, clearance.
Roger, take caution on runway 1. The commander is having a parade for the troops this morning.
Roger.
Roger, and have yourself a good, safe flight. Cheers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Flight 130. Before we take off this afternoon, we'd like to bring to your attention a number of safety procedures to be followed in the event of an emergency situation. Everyone, please look at the screen.
If there's anything you want to ask, just ask Cedric. If there's anything you want doing, just ask Cedric to do it. If there's something you want fetching, ask Cedric, and he'll fetch it for you in no time.
An ample supply of bags are available under each seat. Please be advised that there's a fully equipped firefighter aboard this craft at all times. One final point, we regret to inform you there are no emergency exits. Have a pleasant journey.
Ooh, I forgot the parade! It's okay, we just missed them.
Bill is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel.
This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard service flight 4586 for Lahr. We'll be flying at an altitude of 38,000 feet, which gives us a flying time of 38,000 divided by 1,000. That's 38 hours. Our charming and lovely stewardesses, Sonia and Donna, will be available to serve you throughout the flight. If you have any questions or problems, don't hesitate to speak to them. Thank you.
Are you sure it's going to take us 36 hours to get there? 38 hours.
Why are you here?
Just in case.
Ladies, is everything all right here?
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Excuse me, gentlemen, is everything all right over here?
Yes, man, everything real irie over here, so not sure.
Tell him man, it's a real jammit.
Pardon me?
Oh, that the one I want dry food picnic, man. No want that again.
Attention, your in-flight meal will be served shortly, after which we'll be showing you a video of all the things you can expect to see during your tour of duty in Lahr.
Oh, lunch. Oh my God, look at this. What? Not for pre-flight or flight use. Mine doesn't say that. Excuse me. Yes? Can I have another one? I'm sorry, but we're probably out. We're going to have to wait until they're all handed out to everyone else. I'll see if there's any left.
Enjoy your meal. There we go. Excuse me, sir. Enjoy your meal. Sir?
Thank you, man. This is what we do want.
Seconds, anyone?
The Canuck snack bar is now open at the rear of the plane, in case you'd like to get something before seeing the video.
Hey, compliments of the flight. Hope you're having a good flight today.
Freudenstadt. Rotenberg.
Darling, is the on-flight video ready yet?
Yes, it is.
Great.
Is everybody back from getting their snacks?
I'm sure they are. I'll just check.
For the next hour, sit back and enjoy this video of your new posting to Bermuda. Your next tour of duty will be more of a vacation than anything else, due to a 1 p.m. daily stand-down. You'll spend most of your working day training in scuba diving and sailing.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the inconvenience, but we have a slight problem with the programming this afternoon. We reluctantly gave you the wrong video. Your regular programming will resume in just a few moments.
Attention! This is your captain speaking. And now for your pleasure and information, we'll be showing you an in-flight video showing you what you can expect on your arrival in Lahr and during your tour of duty in CFE.
Your new one-year posting to Lahr will enhance your life. You'll find new products and collect items like you never dreamed of. Lahr is situated in the middle of the Black Forest. It's only 20 minutes drive from France and 1 hour from Switzerland. The caserne is part of the Canadian installation and is about 7 kilometers from the airfield. Here is where you'll be landing in Lahr, providing it's not covered in fog. Upon arrival, you are to report to the BOR to clear in. Congenial staff are always waiting to greet and serve you.
Morning.
Are you here to clear in?
Yes, I am.
Could I get you a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
Pop.
No, I'd just like to clear in.
Okay, sir. What can I do?
I'd like to claim for my pet show dog. He was a champ dog, and I had to sell him when I left Canada.
Okay, so no problem. We'll pay the price of the dog, and then the transaction fees, vaccination, and the loss of dog food, whatever. And just fill out this paper and just bring them back as soon as you finish.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go.
Canucks offers you some of the best deals in town. Everything you need for an enjoyable weekend. They're always well stocked, and for under $40 you can have enough for a party for two. Staff are always very friendly, and customers react likewise. The video outlets provide up-to-date videos, before 1980 that is, and some are even in color. The National Geographic has become an all-time favorite. Let's stop in at the audio department to observe a customer who didn't know he was on candid camera.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I would like to buy a tape deck, and I want to have a double deck that has both Dolby BNC noise reduction and metal tape capability.
Okay, we have one from every company we carry.
Very good. Major brand names?
All major brand names.
Okay, I also need it to be able to have two separate ins and outs. Basically, it will be a double tape deck built into one. Do you have one?
Yes, we've only got one deck like that. It's from Yamaha here. It's got two separate ins and outs, so you can use deck 1 CD, deck 2 tuner, no problem.
This deck right here?
That deck right there,
Do you
yes.
have one in stock?
Yes, we do.
Pack it up. I'll take one now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tricia Cornforth, a diligent, hard-working, roving reporter, has written numerous reports for Der Canadier newspaper. The newspaper, which is printed once a week, is ahead of its time. Tricia has also provided information about what's going on in the German community on the weekly CFN RFC Contact Show. The German-Canadian Friendship Association, established on May 5, 1971, is a great place to meet a variety of people to share and learn new views. Tricia is the vice president. And somehow, Tricia makes time to be the president of the Square Dancing Club. We're not sure how, but she does it. There are 48 clubs run by the MPF organization, and you'll probably find yourself becoming involved with a few. We caught this candid view of Tricia and have been told that she also assists major units in overall engine repairs. We're not sure if this is true, but knowing this warm-hearted, all-round lady, we wouldn't doubt it. You'll certainly spend a lot of your time in Germany on fall exercise maneuvers and gun camps throughout the year. All of your training comes together here to make you one of the best soldiers in the world, also the best paid. You'll get to travel through Germany, meet friendly Germans, and exchange hard rations for a bottle of wine. Take a minute to reflect on the possibilities. There is also an annual parade at Vimy, France. Here we see the 8th Canadian Hussars commemorating the 74th anniversary of Vimy. It becomes a proud moment for all who partake. Your CF uniform may not last forever, but your memories certainly will. There's also a guided tour to bring you around the grounds to see the trenches and the tunnels, which the Canadians dug so many years ago.
Roger, how about some tunes?
Captain, the passengers are starving. Is there anything you can do for them?
Yes, get an HTO order compiled immediately.
You'll have time away from work to conduct physical training activities. To get paid to improve your physical fitness will become a way of life. There are skills at arms competitions, annual sports days, and other soldiering activities throughout the year, so don't miss out.
I'm sending in the orders. Roger?
Huh?
Roger, this is Roger.
Roger, that's 27 double burgers, 14 with cheese, and 13 vanilla shakes. Thank you, over.
Roger, we'll send you an F-18 at your grid location for the ration drop-off.
HTO, that's Harvey's Takeout. Roger out.
Huh?
Getting your license in CFE is not very difficult, but keeping it can be. You'll have to observe more no parking areas and traffic laws and posted speed limits in work and residential areas. Remember to use caution, especially when you have a beer. The beer here is a little more effective than in Canada, and if you decide to drink and drive, you'll pay stiff penalties. The military police will gun you down and you'll be tested to prove your reaction capability.
What's our vector, Victor?
Victor 605-021.
Canada Day becomes a great celebration in Lahr. You'll look forward to and participate in a variety of fun-filled festivities. It's just one of the many opportunities which CFE provides for you and your family to partake in. Every year has been a success for this particular event, and we look forward to seeing you there. There's a host of activities to keep the kids busy all day long. It's an open house for Canadians and their German friends. Remember to register for an event, and most importantly, don't sleep in. Let us now turn our sights towards the Black Forest. You'll spend a great deal of your time driving through some spectacular countryside. We'll begin this journey by catching a lift with 444 Helicopter Squadron. One of our first visits will be the Hohenzollern Castle. The prince still lives in this castle, and as with all castles, he has the flag raised when he is at home. It takes half an hour to walk up to the castle from the parking lot. This is one of many beautiful castles to visit while in Germany. Another is the Neuschwanstein Castle, which you'll see later on. Hohenzollern is only 2.5 hours from Lahr and is just one of many majestic buildings. Traveling by Autobahn is an efficient way to see Europe at your own pace. Most towns in Germany are only a few kilometers apart, and in fact there is over 60 million people in this country, which is just about twice the size of New Brunswick. Here is the valley of Baden-Baden. Many Canadians frequent the hot and cold swim baths on the weekend. It is only 45 minutes drive from Lahr. Below we see the Caracalla baths. You'll find a great deal of charm within this rich city. Let's stop into the Südwest Funk movie station just beyond the hill. There are numerous production and set studios always in operation here. Props are brought to warehouses here up to 3 years in advance of filming. The lighting system here is very elaborate and almost as impressive as that of the Lahr video clubs.
Victor, how's our radar reading?
Hey, Captain, the radar is jammed.
Okay, can you unjam it?
Yes, in a moment.
Stewardess, give Victor a hand.
Always happens.
The Black Forest is the right place to be if you're in search of tradition and character. Let's travel by road now en route to Gutak, where you'll find a museum of buildings dating back to the 16th century. On a sunny day, a drive through this scenic forest becomes a relaxing and memorable experience. The architecture becomes something to study in itself. Entry to the museum costs only 5 Deutschmarks and is just south of Hausack on the B33. Tradition has always been the way of life here in the Schwarzwald and can be found through the culture, clothing, and the great respect paid to the land and home. Farm animals and wine cellars are usually found close to the living quarters. Remember when you visit the Black Forest to bring along your camera and take your time and enjoy the country pace.
Hey, Captain, the F-18 is on top. I opened the hatch.
Quick, Victor, close the hatch. It's too windy in here. Hey, look, the F-18. Boy, I wish I could fly one of those babies.
Let's turn our sights to trips that you may take during your posting in Germany. Whether you take a long vacation or a day trip to an industry, the opportunities are endless. Here, the BMW factory has luxurious models on display, dating throughout the century. The Club Canada Riser Bureau offers such trips at great prices. This trip from Canada would cost over $2,000, while Club Canada charges well under $100. Actually, the fee is only used for gas and cleaning of the bus. Most of their trips are therefore free of charge. Because of the money you'll be saving in Europe, you'll soon find yourself packing up little BMWs and shipping them off to Canada as birthday gifts. Now we're at one of the Mercedes factories of Germany. Impressive as it looks, many Canadians in Lahr already own a Mercedes. Many also have a second car as well. To get your first free Mercedes, simply bring your PLCC card into Canucks and they will sign over a model of your choice. Gas is also incredibly cheaper, all through your Canucks suppliers. But remember to go to your Canucks Mercedes dealer upon arrival to sign out your car first. Psych! We now head to the Nuremberg Christkindl market, which is frequented by people from all over the world. You'll find a variety of little treasures shopping here. Enjoying a hot glühwein and a bratwurst is common during any activity in Germany. You'll find the quality of ornaments here to be far superior than their fabrics in North America. You may find that the shoppers and crowds are greater than you've previously experienced, but have patience. There are over 60 million people in this small European country, so get used to it. Wine tasting in Europe can become a hobby or even a family sport. Many villages throughout Germany make their own wine. We suggest that you wander across the Schutter Lindenberg in Lahr and observe the beautiful wine harvest. Collecting wine and bringing it back to Canada is done every year. Because of the inexpensive price and the ability to sample it yourself, reassure yourself that it's to your satisfaction. North of Germany, you may wish to take a summer vacation into Scandinavia. You will have to travel from ferry boat to Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. There's plenty of outdoor activity to enjoy here. The scenery is breathtaking, and the beaches are refreshing. Lagoland in Denmark is well known for a fun-filled family outing. Here you'll see a miniature Frankfurt airport and a maze of tiny villages made entirely of Lego. The rides are scenic, enjoyable, and best of all, the people are friendly. There are things here for the whole family.
Problems with that left engine again. My thingamajigger here is out of whack. The who's it's not looking too good either.
Engine tech, quick, get out and repair the left engine. This is the captain speaking. I regret to announce that we'll have a short delay. We have a technician working on the engine on the left side now, so don't panic.
Captain, the passengers are frantic. They're panicking like mad.
Everything is all right. Now stop panicking. You'll only get ulcers. Hey, looks like he got her fixed.
Man, we're dead meat, man. Oh, man, we're chop suey, man. Oh, man.
Hello, Lahr Tower. We have a no-cost move for Corporal Farewell. It looks like he'll be landing in Scotland. Over.
Our next stop is Venice. It's only an 11-hour drive from Lahr. Similar to Amsterdam because of its many canals used for transportation, it's a place that you'll never forget. Ahead we approach the bridge of Rialto. A boat cruise through the canal is quite inexpensive and will show you around the city center. Over 180 palaces overlook the canal, belonging to members of the most noble Venetian families. Gondola rides are available almost anywhere. St. Marco's Square is said by Napoleon to be the most beautiful drawing room in the whole world. The palace connects the Bridge of Sighs to the old prison where criminals had their last glimpse of the outside world before entering. Traveling now across northern Italy, you can see the southern Swiss Alps. We are heading to the French Riviera. The city of Monaco lies on the coast of the Mediterranean and is a warm and exciting place year-round. It's connected with the city of Monte Carlo, which hosts the Grand Prix. This luxurious place gives you a feeling of being in Miami.
Gentlemen, if I could have your attention once again, please. In order to combat the effects of fatigue and boredom aboard this flight, we have a special guest with us. Ronaldo will demonstrate fly aerobics for us. Ronaldo.
So beat, General. Okay, let's start with a little neck warm-up. 2 to the left and 2 to the right. To the left, 2 and right for 2. 2 more. Left and 2 and right and 2. Okay, we'll roll up the shoulders, back, stay on beat, people, and forward, 2, 3, 4. Good. So, some leg extensions. We point and flex, and point and flex. Knees in and out, and in and out. In and out, and in and out. Other foot, up.
Did you check the fuel?
Well, didn't you?
It's your job.
I'll warn the passengers now. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be stopping shortly at Brussels for a quick refueling stop. You'll have an opportunity for a quick stretch break in place. Please do not leave the aircraft.
Did you make it?
Of course I made it. I'm here telling the story, aren't I? But you should have seen the passengers. Were they stiff?
How you doing? Tom Watch.
Get in there, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please obey the no smoking and seatbelt signs. Stay in your seats, ladies and gentlemen. If you persist in getting out of your seats, you'll be put on extra duties upon arrival in Lahr. Now, please sit down. We should have brought more rope.
Waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel.
You know, I'm rapidly losing aptitude.
It's okay, Roger. Relax. We'll be stopped in a minute.
Take up and over, that was 348,000 liters. Visa, please. Thank you. Your co-pilot's looking a little under the weather up there, Captain. Anyway, looks good. Yeah. Here you go. Thanks now. Okay. Ciao. Bye now.
He took a bullet. We'll give it back. We'll stick it off of him. Be rough if he doesn't give it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to take off. Get in your seats. Come on, Roger, crank her up. Let's beat that flight to Vancouver out of here.
Ober! Auf meinem Hirschbraten sitzt eine Fliege! Unmöglich, Madame. Sitzt da etwa keine Fliege?
Doch, aber sie ist kein Hirschbraten.
Euro Disney is the all-new favorite European attraction with constant additions and improvements. A day pass for all rides is only 75 Deutschmarks. Let's now enter into this new small world. A day through Euro Disney is an unforgettable experience. English becomes the second language and can be heard throughout the park. There are Omni Theater productions which bring you on journeys far beyond your expectations. Here we will look at only a few of the sites and then move on to other attractions. Flying over Neuschwanstein Castle gives you the feeling of why it was chosen for the Walt Disney movies. There are many additional attractions to see as well as be involved in. We will not show you into the haunted house at this time because we want to ensure you sleep well tonight. Let's see what's taking place on the other side of the castle. One last look around the Disney park before we move on will show us that there are many theme parks combined in one. Like Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland, and Main Street USA. We're suddenly 40 kilometers away in Paris. The Eiffel Tower gives a spectacular view of the entire city. We suggest that if you plan to go to Euro Disney, go on a weekday, and then to Paris on a weekend. The Information Center on the Caserne can give you detailed information on this and most other trips which you'd like to plan.
Between the moon and New York City, it is the best that you can do.
A great sight to see in Paris is L'Arc de Triomphe, especially for its traffic tips. 5 minutes of observing the massive confusion of these cars will teach you how to get off our military base in seconds, regardless of the hour of the day. Elevator rides to the top are available inside. Please remember to take the underground walkway to the Arc. And remember that Autobahn tolls must be paid in several European countries.
To see the cockpit and check that out up there.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Let's go.
Captain, we have a visitor here, Jonathan, to see you.
Hi, Jonathan. Well, have a seat right here. Just a minute, Jonathan. Jonathan, just help yourself to anything. I'm pretty busy right now. If I get a hand like this at the Legion tonight, oh boy.
Oh, wow, look at all the little villages down there. They look like tiny ants.
During the winter season, the ski school offers free skiing lessons every week to Canadian Forces members. It's held in Feldberg, located only a 40-minute drive away on the other side of Freiburg. There are numerous skiing opportunities, especially being so close to Switzerland and Austria. See the ski school or Snowbirds for more information. You'll always run into familiar faces in this small Lahr community. Here is one of the merchant fairs held at the Caserne twice a year. German merchants come in and offer items which you'd normally have to travel far away to find. On a beautiful day in Lahr, take the opportunity to hike some of its 120 kilometers of walking paths. The Schutter Lindenberg offers good views of Lahr and across the valley. And there will always be something new to discover in this beautiful scenic area. The Germans are very friendly towards the Canadians, and many of them will be very sad to see us go. Most streets in Europe are very narrow, so we hope you left your Buick back home. If you're needing a relaxing break, outdoor cafes are in abundance around Lahr and can be found in most towns. The Marktstrasse is full of shops and small businesses. It's actually surprising how many businesses and industries there are in Lahr. Roadhandel, for instance, has been making cigarettes for many years. Their name means red hand and comes from the fact that the workers get red hands from the fermenting process. Nestler is another one of our distinguished large companies in Lahr. Remember that after clearing in to present your PLCC card to Canucks, you'll get your free motorcycle or Mercedes. One of the most impressive aspects about Lahr is the PMQs. They are all newly furnished and have whirlpools and saunas. Maids are also available through PMQ Supply. Let's now turn to CFN Radio Morning Show with Sandra Barr and Craig Stewart.
7:41, that's Belinda Carlisle, Circle in the Sand.
7:41, we've got news headlines coming up in just a few minutes. In Croatia, Cyprus, and all over the world, Canadian soldiers carry rifles, build shelters, and probe the ground for mines, all in the pursuit of peace. This weekend, a group of Canadian military members visiting Lourdes will also work for peace, but they'll be standing very still in silence. Father Paul McEwen is organizing the trip. He spoke with Andrea Lapini.
Now time for the Lahr Video Club's weekly report.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bruce Oakley has joined us this evening to tell us about a trip that he just returned from. Bruce, where did you go?
Well, my wife and I went to Ausfahrt.
Ausfahrt? Where is Ausfahrt?
It's very deep in Germany.
What made you take this trip?
Well, we heard a lot of people say how big and interesting it was, so we just had to go.
And how long did it take you to get there?
Well, that's the story. Here you see some of the shots of us driving down the Autobahn. We've been told not to take any of the exits marked Ausfahrt because you would end up taking the back roads to get there, and that would take much, much longer. As you can see, we passed several roads that led to Ausfahrt, but we stayed on the Autobahn route, and it brought us to the last exit to Ausfahrt. It took us 4 days. It was tempting to turn off, but we kept on.
Well, this sounds like a very interesting trip. What interests me is, what did you really find when you got to Ausfahrt?
Well, it's a huge city, and there were lots of old buildings and architecture, and it was easy to get lost because of all the Einbahnstrasses.
And would you go again?
Oh, most definitely, but I wish it wasn't so far and didn't have so many Einbahnstrasses.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the story of a man who has found Ausfahrt. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is Mike Power reporting from LVPC Weekly Report.
Every year, many Canadians arrive and leave Germany. They live in luxurious PMQs, or if they haven't the funds, they are then kicked out to live in little tiny red-roofed houses such as these. For all, it's a great chance to meet new friends, travel the continent, learn new lifestyles and languages, and separate garbage into 5 different containers. Many will miss living in Europe and will have little to bring back to Canada except perhaps a video souvenir such as this.
Hey, you're just trying to sell a copy of this movie, aren't you?
All right, Doris, I'll tell you what. If your mother comes this weekend, I'll cook. I don't even care about the earrings. In fact, I just bought you a new diamond necklace.
Okay, Hank, sorry to interrupt. Continue.
This concludes your on-flight video.
I bet they left the runway lights off again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are commencing our descent into Lahr. Please remain in your seats and ensure that you're well roped in. And thank you for flying Air Military. Roger, you're not saying much.
I'm rapidly losing aptitude.
Roger, this is Flight 130. Request landing procedure.
Roger went for copy. This is Tower, over.
Roger, Tower.
You're in gliding range to shut down engines now, over. You're gliding in nicely. Keep your nose up.
Roger.
Huh?
This morning, and the sun was Steady dancing years go by, yet I still recall as I walk around, as clear as the sun in the summer
Well, it doesn't get any better than this, bud.
You're right about that. Hey, I gotta get going. I got a repat flight tomorrow.
Repat? Tomorrow?
Yep.
I'm on that flight. I don't want to be sitting around here for 4 or 5 hours. You better get out of here. See you later, buds. Don't forget the departure time. What a guy. Jeez. Oh, I think I'm flying with him. I'm going to be a bit